So I sped this video up quite a bit because there's so much going on and it was so long. So this is a 3 weeks infill. We had to fix quite a few nails, so I've done that off camera. Here I am taking peach sorbet. I'm doing a 3 color blocking nail situation going on. I was struggling a bit with the light. I didn't realize when I was filming, but I can see it now is a bit dark in the room, so sorry about that. I'm taking a bit more of that peach sorbet, make sure the apex is right and it looks nice and smooth. I go as close as I can to that cuticle area without touching it. Here on the middle finger, I believe we are doing a French nail. I'm doing more of a U shape than a V shape for my French. This is what I choose to do for this nail and this length. I'm also using my CJP big boy brush, of course. And make sure that acrylic is sitting right, and I tap and then go around the edges. Make sure it's slightly thicker than usual, just so I can get with my file around it and shape it better after it fully dries. With this step, I also make sure my apex is sitting in the right place. Okay, I'm letting those 2 nails fully set before I'm using my file. I am using here Parrot Feathers, I believe it's called, from CJP. And we are doing a full yellow nail. And I'm also going to use some iridescent glitter, just chuck it there in the middle. Is from Tracy Lou's nails. I cannot spell it for the life of me, so I'm just gonna write it down for you in the description box below if you want to know. I'm taking another bead, a bit of a larger bead, and make sure I push it right against that cuticle area without touching it. Make sure the full nail is covered, especially those side walls. I try not to neglect them, although it's so easy to do that. Like, literally the camera is in my forehead and I'm so far away from the nail, I swear I can't see half of the time when I'm doing. So I do need to work on my camera angle. So here's this beautiful glitter. We're gonna use on this glitter on 3 of her nails because we really like it. And it absolutely pops on top of that yellow. So I'm trying to get rid of some of it because it was a bit too much, but it was kind of late because it was dry. So what you see is what you get. Here I'm taking my file, making sure that line is nice and straight. And I swear it is straight. You will see in the video at the end with the full result. It's just the camera angle is not doing me justice, I swear. I just file all around that edge, and also I go on top of this nail just because it's a bit too thick for me. Just remove all that dust before I go to the next step. Here I'm taking that yellow again, I'm just making a thinner line. I love color blocking. I used to do it all the time. I just don't know why I don't do it anymore that much. But yeah, I really wanted to do it on her set because this lady here, she loves to experiment with her nails. So we're trying to do, this is just her third infill, if I'm not wrong, second or third, I don't know. And we like to experiment, make them as different as possible every single time she comes in. So yeah, that leaves me a lot of room to play on her nails, which I appreciate. Here I'm just applying the yellow, so it's going to be a French tip with just the yellow. Make sure I get right into those side walls. I'm gonna add a bit more yellow, but I'm still gonna put a bit of the crystal glass on top to further shape my nail and just give it a bit more strength. I think this is just a design powder. It feels like a design powder anyway. And I want to make sure my nail stays nice and strong. Here I'm just going to encapsulate my nail and also shape it with crystal glass. I have sped this forward a lot just because I think this is a boring step, and I always add it onto my videos anyway, so I don't think it's that important anymore. So I wish I could be that fast. That would be good. Here we are just doing a ombre nail with the parrot feathers and how is it called? I forgot. Jesus. Peach sorbet. Just cut off any excess. I'm first going to take a small, quite wet bead of peach sorbet just to help me blend those two colors together a bit better. Now this nail here is just a glitter fade, so peach sorbet around that cuticle area towards the middle, and then we're going to do a concoction of glitters. You'll see that in a minute. Put in just a tiny wet bead of that yellow just as a base. Now I'm going to use a glitter. It's like a lace glitter. It's not really sparkly. It's more like a base for the next glitter, and I bet it's from Glitter Planet UK, but I cannot remember the name for the life of me. So I'll search that for you and put it in the description box below. And now we're going on top with the same glitter we used on her pinky finger from Tracy Lou. Louise? I don't know. just encapsulating on my nails now before I finish the ring finger. Just filing that nail, make sure it's nice and straight, that yellow. And then I'm gonna add the same glitters I've used on her thumb. And I want to say I have allowed the nail to dry before I have encapsulated it, so I don't drag that glitter around. So make sure you do that with your glitter nails. Half shaped buff and all that jazz off camera. And here the best bit, top coat. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy my videos, because I will be uploading so much more from now on, and a bit of support does really help. This is the final look. I love. I actually hate yellow, but I really like this set. So hope you enjoy it, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.